Good evening. Law enforcement held a press conference this afternoon to address concerns of a clash with protesters on Monday, the day the Army Corps of Engineers has set to close the camp. Bo Evans was in Mandan today with that story.
Law enforcement's message Saturday afternoon: there will be no confrontation with protesters on Monday, December 5th.
That's never been our intent, never will be our intent, nor is that going to happen. A whole lot of people are coming here expecting to see some kind of a confrontation on December 5th, and they're going to be pretty bored because it's not happening.
Major General Dohrmann discussed a meeting between law enforcement, protest leaders, and members of the Veterans for Standing Rock group, which occurred on Friday.
We had a good discussion and walked away with a mutual commitment to maintaining peace, showing mutual respect for one another, and ensuring adequate space between law enforcement and protesters who peacefully exercise their First Amendment rights.
Law enforcement says they have a tentative agreement to pull back from the backwater bridge, putting distance between law enforcement and protesters. That agreement is based on the condition that protesters do not move north of the bridge or remove any barricades. If those conditions are met, police will pull back by 4 p.m. on Sunday. But police say they have credible intelligence that some demonstrators will try and trigger the effects of PTSD in some of the veterans who have joined the camp.
To try to do that to somebody who's already suffered enough serving this country, who's served their country honorably and now come back and has the effects of war or the horrors of war are having a PTSD effect on them, and you're going to try to trigger that for an activist reason? I think you can see in my reaction how that makes me feel. It's sickening.
We reached out to protester spokespeople and have not heard back at this time. Bo Evans, NBC North Dakota News.
Morton County Sheriff Kyle Kirkmeyer reiterated his pleas for the federal government to step in and resolve the conflict by making a decision on the pipeline easement to cross Lake Oahe.